Hi, and welcome back to the weekly programming overview. Let's get right into it. Got something a little spicy for you today to bring you back to reality after the July 4th weekend. First, we're going the same thing we did last week with every 2 minutes for 10 minutes, except a little heavier. So if you're able to complete last week's set, sorry, my voice is a little crackly today. If you're able to complete last week's sets, we're going to go 3 to 5% more than what you used last Monday. Then we're going to get into a 15-12-9 rep scheme for time of hang squat cleans, burpee and burpees over the bar. So this is going to get really spicy. Ideally, the goal is to try and go unbroken for 15 as far as what you should judge your weight off of. So let's think about that. Now, I don't want you breaking it up a whole lot, which is why I'd rather you go a little lighter so you can move. This one is going to kind of put you in the pain cave, but it's the only thing this week that's really gonna put you there. So let's get it in today. Then we've got some mobility work to try and help you recover better. I know some of you last week were pretty sore in the legs because we have been doing a lot of squatting on Mondays. So just some stuff that you can also add to your bag of tricks for daily use. Tuesday, make sure you are here tomorrow. Power Clean Testing Day. So these clean pull clusters, and you can watch the link when it's posted. These are really just ready to getting your central nervous system in tune and ready to lift heavy and be explosive. As you can see from the video, you're keeping the arm straight and you're really focusing on good bar path off the ground and exploding through the hips and changing your speed, getting faster through that hip extension. Okay, so it's a little cluster. We're only doing 3 sets with a 2-minute rest in between each, and this should be a little heavier than your 1 rep max clean. Then, taking 20 minutes to build to a 1 rep max power clean. Okay, it says the end of cycle, which means we're not doing any more of those clusters for a while. So really, it's just kind of give it all you got. It's a testing day. Then we get our rows in, so we're switching off of the 500 and we're going to a 1,000-meter row. So we're trying to hold our 2K pace for 1,000 meters, and we are trying to do sets of that. So first we're going to rest 5 minutes. Next week we'll probably do it again with either a 4 or 3 minute rest. So again, the whole point of this is for you to stay consistent so that all this work we're putting in will add up to when we test that 2K in a few weeks. Wednesday, strict overhead press. This is the last week of this little accumulation cycle before we get into more kind of overhead work like handstand push-ups and things of that nature. So this is really just to kind of prime us up for all that. We're doing 10 sets. Last week I think we did 7 or 8. So just more sets of that heavy 3. If you remember, that heavy 3 is what we're really thinking about. It's 5 full sets at that at 85 to 90%. Then we're getting into another 15-minute EMOM, strict chest to bar pull-ups or strict chin to bar pull-ups or strict banded chin to bar pull-ups. Minute 2, handstand hold again. Minute 3, unbroken double unders, 50 reps or 60 power singles. And then we've got some extra credit work, as always, when we couple it with all this other stuff. Thursday, more aerobic interval sets. So every 8 minutes for 40 minutes, row 500 meters, 20 Russian kettlebell swings on the heavier side, and then a 400-meter run. If you can't keep up with that, it's every 10 minutes for 4 sets. If you can't keep up with that, it's every 12 minutes for 3 sets. Then Friday, we're going to start getting back into snatching. I know that we've kind of abandoned it for a while, but I'm going to start building it back into the programming more towards the end of the week, I'm guessing. So if you know that you need to come in and get a little bit more mobility work in for overhead squatting and snatching, please get here early. If you don't know what to do, I can definitely make some recommendations for you. We're following up the snatch EMOM, or every 2-minute EMOM, with a EMOM of 10 minutes, 3 to 4 bench presses at 75%, and then 4 to 5 Romanian deadlifts. This is moderately heavy at a 3-0 x1 tempo. And then we've got a little bit of spice at the end here. 20 double kettlebell front rack lunges. Every 3 minutes we're going to start a set of those, plus 10 bent over kettlebell rows. And as always, we've got extra credit for those that want to participate in it. Sorry, I'm just finding typos. 1 halting clean deadlift, 1 clean pull, plus 1 clean. If you do not know what this is, please ask me. But if you don't know what it is, you probably are better off not doing it just yet. You can, however, do the front squats, the 1 1/4 front squats. Then for skill, we've got more muscle up training, 4 sets, not for time. Last week it was 3. And then conditioning, we've got air-down intervals, and that's at 12 minutes instead of 8. So that's it. That's your weekly programming overview. See you guys at the gym. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. It will get hot this week. See you there.